we had this debate about how important a manager is in baseball. And I realize they can make moves that result in wins. Over 162, I'm not going to put that number very high, though. It still comes down to talent. What you've seen of Donnie Kelly, do you think, and it's sort of going back in a different direction after that 6-game win streak, the same things ail him. Right. I mean, that came out so soon. I couldn't believe it. And he only had a month in, and already they're making that case. Has he done enough for you to be the manager next year if Ben Cherington is not the GM?
Yes. And here's why. I thought it was a clutch move and I'll give him some credit just to agreeing to it. I mean, you bring in a guy like Gene Lamont, and you're willing to pick his brain. Like, there's no weird feelings. There's no, man, why do I have to have this guy? There's like, I'm going to utilize this man who's been in baseball for longer than I've been alive and figure out information. And I love Donnie's attitude. He's got an edge, but he's also very positive. Like, even after all of the things that he's been through just in a short time as manager, he's upbeat. He's excited. Mm-hmm. Like, things still excite him, and I think that rubs off in the room, but yet it seems like, while maybe not to the level that some of us want when O'Neill Cruz dogs a play or whatever, there seems to be more accountability or more respect in that room for what Donnie is doing than what Derek did. So based on all of that, I would say yes.
So let's say that, hypothetically, Jeff, the owner decides to move on from the general manager. There will be maybe not a mandate, but at least a strong recommendation to the new general manager. Look, Don Kelly is your manager. Similar to when Kyle Dubas took over, Mike Sullivan is your coach. I mean, different situation now with Kelly. Yeah, but that was a two-time,
you got a two-time champion. See, to me, you would be limiting your pool of candidates.
I agree, but you think that Kelly would still be that guy then?
I think Kelly is earning that opportunity to be that guy. Let's see how the last couple of months go, but I really like what I've seen so far from him. I mean, ultimately, players win or lose games. I mean, Jim Leyland sucked as a manager early in his career because he had no talent. When Jim Leyland had no talent, he wasn't a great manager.
Neither was Joe Torre. He spent time with the Atlanta Braves and everywhere he went until he went to New York.
You could go down the list of guys that weren't good managers, and then all of a sudden when they had talent, man, they got really good. They became so much better. I mean, Clint Hurdle was a really good manager when they had talent, and when they weren't, he wasn't over 500. I mean, that's the bottom line with any sport, that you win with players. Coaches can provide a difference or can focus players. I mean,
right.
I'm not going to diminish what a manager can do or a head coach can do, but it's about the players. And I would say this: if a new GM came in, objectively, and Donnie wasn't even in the position he's in now, because of where he was and kind of that next guy or young guy in waiting, I think he would have been a candidate anyhow.
Yeah. But how about if this new guy, how about if he does have someone in mind who he's seen and I think if you're going to give him the reins of a general manager, you should have the right to give him latitude to make a decision that he thinks is best for the group he's trying to bring in. So I think that's and that's one of the reasons why I don't think we're going to see a change in general manager.